Imagine standing at the edge of a massive field of golden wheat swaying in the breeze. Just 2 decades ago, this very field would have required dozens of laborers working from sunrise to sunset, bending over under the sun, planting seeds, manually irrigating, spraying pesticides by hand, and harvesting using basic tools. Fast forward to today, one person, operating a smart tractor, can accomplish in hours what took entire teams days to complete. This is not just evolution, it's a revolution. A revolution driven by ultramodern agricultural machines that are redefining farming as we know it and saving farmers millions of dollars globally, season after season. These machines are no longer just tools, they are intelligent partners. Modern agriculture machinery now integrates GPS, AI, machine learning, and IoT technologies to optimize every stage of crop production, from preparing the soil to sowing, irrigating, fertilizing, and harvesting. For crops like corn and soybeans, the introduction of precision planters has dramatically increased planting accuracy. These machines ensure that seeds are placed at the exact depth and spacing required, maximizing germination and yield. They adjust automatically to soil variations in real time, leading to uniform crop emergence and healthier fields. The result? Higher productivity, less seed waste, and huge savings. Rice farming, known for being labor-intensive and water-dependent, has also seen tremendous transformation. Autonomous rice transplanters, equipped with smart sensors, can navigate flooded fields while planting seedlings at high speed and with surgical precision. Drones hover above, spraying fertilizers and pesticides only where needed, guided by multispectral imaging that pinpoints pest-infected or nutrient-deficient areas. This targeted application reduces chemical usage by up to 50%, not only slashing costs but also protecting the environment. In the vast cotton fields of the American South and India's heartlands, high-speed cotton pickers are eliminating the need for manual labor during harvest season. These machines are capable of picking cotton from hundreds of rows per hour, preserving the quality of the fibers while dramatically reducing labor expenses. Smart cotton harvesters also compress the picked cotton into modules automatically, ready for transport to ginneries, no additional handling required. Farmers using these machines report savings in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per season, along with a significant increase in crop quality. Meanwhile, in the vineyards of France and California, grape harvesting robots are delicately collecting bunches with minimal damage. These machines use computer vision to identify ripe grapes, maneuvering with care through narrow rows, adjusting pressure and grip according to grape variety and ripeness. For wine producers, this means better quality fruit, less spoilage, and more efficient production cycles. These automated systems also log every movement and yield, giving growers detailed analytics to improve future harvests. Wheat and barley growers in colder climates, where weather windows are short and timing is everything, benefit immensely from combined harvesters fitted with climate monitoring AI systems. These combines can adjust cutting speeds, threshing mechanisms, and grain separation in real time, adapting to changing conditions on the fly. The result is minimal grain loss, cleaner harvests, and significant time savings. Since time is money, especially during harvest. Farmers using these machines can complete their work ahead of weather changes, avoiding massive losses due to unseasonal rains or early frosts. Sugarcane harvesting, once a brutal and hazardous job, has been revolutionized by machines that not only cut and collect the cane but also separate unwanted leaves and deposit them back into the field as mulch. This not only reduces waste but also enhances soil health and reduces the need for chemical fertilizers. Automated sugarcane harvesters can handle large swaths of land in record time, and their precision reduces the damage to the roots, allowing quicker regrowth and sustainable production. Even in delicate crops like lettuce, spinach, and strawberries, where manual harvesting was once the only option due to the fragile nature of the plants, robots equipped with soft gripping technologies and vision systems now work alongside humans. These machines can distinguish between ripe and unripe produce, picking only what's ready and doing so with remarkable speed and care. This reduces the need for large seasonal labor forces, a significant concern in many countries due to rising labor costs and shrinking rural populations. Greenhouse farming, too, has embraced a new era of automation. Robotic arms now plant, monitor, and harvest hydroponic crops like tomatoes, cucumbers, and herbs with incredible efficiency. Combined with climate-controlled environments and AI-powered systems that learn optimal growth patterns, these setups deliver year-round productivity with minimal human oversight. Farmers save on labor and input costs while maintaining high-quality, uniform produce that meets strict retail standards. Perhaps one of the most game-changing developments is the autonomous tractor. No longer a concept, these driverless machines navigate fields on their own, plowing, tilling, or spraying based on preset programs. They use satellite navigation, obstacle detection, and machine learning to adapt to terrain, avoid collisions, and optimize fuel efficiency. This hands-free operation allows farmers to monitor and control their equipment remotely, even from their smartphones. The time and labor saved from not needing to operate machinery directly translates to more strategic farm management and greater profitability. Let's not forget irrigation, one of the most critical, and often expensive, aspects of agriculture. Smart irrigation systems now use real-time weather data, soil sensors, and crop-specific water needs to deliver moisture only where and when it's needed. For crops like onions, garlic, and carrots, which require precise moisture levels, these systems drastically reduce water waste and improve root health, leading to better yields and lower water bills. With water becoming an increasingly scarce and regulated resource, these technologies are essential for sustainable agriculture. Post-harvest, modern machinery continues to make a difference. Automatic grain dryers, sorters, and packaging systems reduce post-harvest losses and increase shelf life. For crops like peanuts, beans, and pulses, which require precise drying to avoid spoilage, these machines provide a reliable solution. Farmers no longer rely on unpredictable sunlight or costly manual processes. Automated grading systems also ensure that only the highest quality produce reaches the market, increasing the value per unit sold. These ultramodern machines are also contributing to better data collection and decision-making. Equipped with sensors and internet connectivity, they gather vast amounts of information: soil pH levels, moisture content, pest activity, nutrient profiles, and more. This data is then fed into farm management software platforms that analyze trends, forecast yields, recommend interventions, and even predict market prices. With this knowledge, farmers can make proactive decisions, reduce input waste, and plan better for the future. The financial implications of all these technologies are massive. Farmers who invest in modern agricultural machinery often report ROI within just a few seasons. For example, a mid-sized maize farm in Brazil saw operational costs drop by 40% after upgrading to GPS-guided seeders and drone-based crop monitoring. Similarly, a large potato farm in Idaho doubled its output within 3 years by integrating automated harvesters and smart irrigation systems. The savings come from reduced labor, lower input costs, better crop health, and higher market prices due to quality produce. Sustainability, too, benefits from this modern machinery. Precision farming reduces fertilizer runoff into water bodies, lowers greenhouse gas emissions by optimizing fuel use, and promotes better land stewardship. Machines that can plant cover crops immediately after harvest help protect the soil from erosion and replenish nutrients, contributing to regenerative agriculture practices that future generations will depend on. The global food supply chain also becomes more resilient with these advancements. In times of labor shortages, climate challenges, or supply disruptions, automated farms can continue producing with minimal disruption. Crops like cabbage, cauliflower, and bell peppers, which used to be at risk due to unpredictable planting and harvesting cycles, are now grown in smarter, more predictable environments. This stability benefits not just farmers but also processors, distributors, retailers, and consumers. But it's not just large-scale operations seeing benefits. Smaller farms are now gaining access to scaled-down versions of this equipment through cooperatives, equipment-sharing platforms, and government subsidies. Even a 2-hectare vegetable farm can now access soil sensors and mobile app-controlled irrigation systems. In Africa and Southeast Asia, compact mechanized tools are helping rice and millet farmers boost productivity without increasing their ecological footprint. The story of modern agriculture machines is not just about convenience, it's about survival, growth, and prosperity. It's about feeding a growing population more efficiently, sustainably, and profitably. It's about transforming an ancient profession with the most cutting-edge technology available. And most of all, it's about empowering farmers, from the expansive cornfields of the Midwest to the rice paddies of Vietnam, from grape orchards in Spain to cocoa plantations in Ghana, to do more with less. As we look to the future, the integration of AI, robotics, and sustainability will only deepen. With climate change putting pressure on traditional farming methods and global food demand continuing to rise, the adoption of next-level agricultural machines is not just a trend, it's a necessity. And every investment made in this technology today brings us one step closer to a world where farmers can thrive financially, crops can flourish responsibly, and the planet can breathe a little easier. That's the power of modern agricultural machines. That's the new face of farming. And that's how millions are being saved, one machine, one field, and one innovation at a time.